Okay, so good day, guys. I will show you people how to cut your trouser. How to cut your trouser. This is my own method. This is how I cut mine. So maybe you can learn my own method and see if maybe you will learn one or two from it, or if maybe you'll be using this method. So let's get to it. The full length of the trouser is 37. So I'll measure 37. Any measurement we are using, we will dividing it together using our tape. So if you're doing your own, you'll be able to do it. So any measurement at all, we'll divide it together with the tape, and I'll show you how I used to get the measurement. So this one, the full length of the trouser is 37. Now measure 37. This is 37. This is 37. So I'll mark the 37 like so. I'll rule a straight line like this. Okay, it is showing very well. Then after marking the full length of the trouser, I'll add 2 inch. I'll add 2 inch to it. So the 2 inch will be the folding allowance inside. So this is the 2 inch. I'll add the 2 inch like so. 2 inch like so. And I'll add the 2 inch here. Also, I'll add the 2 inch here too. So after marking the 2 inch, I will connect it together. Connect it together like this. So now I'm done getting the full length and the allowance, the folding allowance at the down part. Now this is what I do for my own. I will take the hip measurement. The hip measurement is 38. I want you to understand this part very well. The hip measurement is 38. So I want to get the cross length. So the hip measurement is 38. I will divide that 38 by 4. Let's do it. Divide it by 4. So if maybe your hip measurement is any number at all, you divide it by 4. My own is 38. I'm dividing it by 4. This is 38. You would carry that one. You carry 1 to 38 like this. Like this, you mark the place. It is on this in 17 now. You carry 1 again to that place. That's, you are dividing it by 4. And you divide again like so. And now we have 9.5. 9.5. This is what I will do. Then from this 9.5, I will minus 1.5 inch. I will remove 1.5 inch from. You can minus the 1.5 inch and just put in your measurement like that. But me, I don't used to do that. I will just remove the 1.5 like this. The 1.5 is for the waistband. The height of the waistband is 1.5. So I will just take out the 1.5 like this, and I'll mark the 9.5. You understand? We divided our hip measurement by 4. That's divided by 4, and we have this. So I remove the 1.5 and I'll mark that place. I hope this is easy, because I believe it is. Then I'll mark. I'm marking it because this area needs to be straight. Like this. So after marking it like this, first of all, let me rule straight line where my measurement will be starting from this side, so there will be no mistake. Okay, so after getting this across length, on this line, I'll measure my hip and my lap measurement. So my hip is 38 already, you know that. So we already divided by 4. We divide the hip measurement by 4. When you divide by 4, you mark it. My own is 9.5. Then my lap measurement, you leave the tape like this, you not take it up. My lap measurement is 23. And the lap measurement, you divide it by 2. 23 divided by 2. Let's do it. I said we are going to do everything so you understand, you will not be confused. 23 divided by 2. This one is by 2, while the hip is by 4. Lap is by 2, divided by 2. And we have 11.5. Like so. And I mark here like this. This one is the hip, this one is the lap. Then for the waist measurement, the waist measurement is 30. Our waist measurement is 30, and for the waist we'll divide it by 4. So we'll do 30 divided by 4. Let's do again. Let's go to 30. You carry your 1 to 30 like this. Okay, so our waist measurement is 30. So we divide the 30 now. We take this one and move to 30. Take it like so. You divide and you divide again. When you get this part, you divide again. Like this. And you mark what you have. You mark what you have from this point like this. You mark it. One is 7.5. One is 7.5, like so. When you mark what you have, you add ½ inch to it. Add ½ inch to it. ½ inch. This is the ½ inch, not the half. You divide 1 by 2. ½ inch. Which is 0.5. Mark it like this. Like this. So now you connect this part here to the hip where we divided the hip by 4. Connect it like this. This trouser is a male trouser, not a female trouser. If it is a female trouser, that is the way I used to cut it, and I will do a tutorial for that. So you connect it like this. Like this. Then you make a curve at this part. When you connect, you make a curve. Like this. Then at the waist area, because our trouser, if you look at our trousers is slanted at the waist area, so we are slanting it with 1 inch. We are slanting it with 1 inch. This 1 inch is very important. Don't use ½ inch to slant your this thing. I was using 1 inch before, but after using this, I was using ½ inch before, but after using this 1 inch, the fitting, like the crotch area will be very nice and it will not be dropping too much. So I'll use 1 inch to slant it. This is 1 inch. I'll slant it like this. I hope it's showing very well. Okay, like so. So what we are going to do now is to get the midpoint, the center of your trouser. The center. So we'll use the lap. The lap is 11.5. Remember, the lap measurement is 23. So we'll divide it by 2, which is 11.5. We'll find the center of this 11.5. So we'll divide again. divide the 11 and a half like this to get the center, and this is it. You mark the center, you mark it all down, take it down like so, mark it here, mark it here, mark it here, mark it here. Let's just connect it together, but on a norm you don't even need to even connect it, you just need at this area, but let's just connect it together so you understand what we are doing. So you understand what we are doing. Okay, so that is that. If you have your hip and your knee measurement, you can just impute it here, just put it in. But for this time I don't have the knee measurement, so I'm just using the ankle to draft everything, and you are going to see how I'm going to do it. So the ankle measurement is 13. This down part, the ankle measurement is 13. So we'll divide the 13 by 2. I want you to follow this part very well. I want you to follow this part very well. This ankle is 13. We'll divide the 13 by 2 first. Just pay attention to what I'm doing. Let's show you 13. I divide it by 2, which is this 6.5. And what we're going to do, because we have the center already, we want to divide this 6.5 into 2 parts, so that this part will have its own, this part will have its own, and it will be equal. You understand? The 6.5 will be equal. So we'll divide the 6.5 again to get the center. To get half of the 6.5. So this side half one, this side half one. So we'll divide again. And when you get it, you place what you have at the center of this line, and you mark the 6.5. You mark one from the center of the 6.5. So that's what we're going to do now. I'll place it here like this. That's the center, and I'll mark here, and I'll mark here, like this. And now this is the correct stuff. So now we are going to connect this part to this part like this, and you need this French cord. All this cord, you need it. It's very good. So I'll do it like this. This part, like so. And I'll connect from here down to that part. You make sure you align your distance very well. Like so. And we'll connect this part also. Okay, so that is it. This is it. So I'm going to cut it out now. Then I'll use this front to cut the back. So you'll see. Okay, so we'll cut the back now. Okay, so this is the back now, and when you want to cut the back should be bigger than the front. When folding the back should be bigger than the front with 5 inches. 5 inches. You understand? When you fold the material, it should be bigger than the front, 5 inches. Remember, the biggest part on the front is the lap area, which is 11 and a half. So if you're making the back bigger than the front with 5 inches, if you add 5 to this, it will be 16 and a half. 16 and a half is mine is even bigger, 17. So should be at least bigger than the front with 5 inches. So we'll place the front like this. You don't need to join it together like this. You bring it down and give a little bit of allowance here, like 2 inch or so. So you place it like this. And arrange it very well. This line is straight. Okay. So at the lap area, just bring up this, bring it out, and get the lines like so. So at this lap area, we'll be using. Okay, let me shift it a bit. Okay, at this lap area, we'll use 4.5. The extension mark 4.5, 4.5 from here, mark 4.5, 4.5, like so, like this. Then at this part, I'll mark 2 inches. At the ankle area, I'll mark 2 inches, like so, 2 inches. And I'll use my ruler to connect them together. Like this. Make sure it's aligned here. Connect it like so. Then at the waist area, the allowance we add to the waist area is 2 inches because we already added half to the front. If not, we would have make it 2.5, but we'll make it 2 inches on this back. So I will mark. Look at what I'm doing now. I'll mark 1.5 at this part. You can mark the 2 inches here at the front, but I'll mark 1.5 at this back like this. You see, this is 1.5 here. 1.5. You connect this now. Connect this where this front to connect it to here. This is 1.5. Since I said we'll mark 2 inches for the back, so 1.5 remaining half inches to complete 2 inches. I'll mark the remaining half inches here. You can just mark your 2 inches here, but I like extending it to the back because I notice in female trousers, if you marking your trousers and you mark all your measurement at this front like this, and this place is straight, if this part is straight, there will be like, if maybe the female trouser is fitted and the customer or the person put on the trouser, there will be a little gap at the back of the trouser, a little gap. So that's why I always push my measurement at the back. So I'll mark the, we added half inch here, and we added 1.5 inch here. So the half inch remaining, we'll add it here. There's the half inch, like so, half inch. So we'll raise the back by 2 inch also. 2 inch like this. See? and I will connect it down to this part, that 1.5 inch. We'll connect it like so. Like this, and we'll connect this part, this place, to this place here. That's it here. Like this, and we'll use our curve, French curve, to have a curve around this area. Okay, so we have gotten this curve cover this area, so we'll connect this point down to this place like so. Just use your ruler and just connect it like so. Like this. We are done with the back. We are done. This is how you draft the back, and I'll just cut it out. And please, as you're watching this video, please do it to subscribe. Please do it to subscribe. This is like the ending of the video. Please just subscribe, and thank you so much. See, just cut it like so. Got this part. Please subscribe, and God will bless you. So cut this part too. That's it for the back. This is the back. When you join this stuff, you see everything. You see the fitting yourself. Everything will be so well aligned, and the fitting will be nice. So thank you so much for watching to the end, and please subscribe.